This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed for Tuesday, October 29th, 2019. Reporting from Boston, Massachusetts, I am Mike Walsh for CLNS Media, the leading online provider of audio-video content for the NBA's winningest franchise. Good morning, Celtics Nation. We've got another off day today, but surprisingly, still a lot to get to. We'll start today with the release of ESPN's Week 1 Power Rankings, which have seen the team in green take a leap. ESPN's panel had selected Boston 11th during the preseason, but after that 2-1 opening stretch, which included the sweep of a back-to-back and some impressive looks from Kemba Walker, the Celtics have risen to number 8. Bobby Marks is going to chalk up Walker's disappointing debut in Philly as opening night jitters, and instead focus on the point guard's impressive 2 games over the weekend, which saw him shoot a combined 9 of 20 from beyond the arc. The panel left the Clippers at number 1, with the 76ers and Bucks Philadelphia to number 2. From there, it's the Nuggets, Lakers, Rockets, and Jazz all holding ground in front of the Celtics. San Antonio and Portland round out the top 10 in order. The NBA also released its first Players of the Week, with Minnesota's Karl Anthony Towns and Atlanta's Trae Young grabbing the honors. Jason Tatum was up for the East spot. He got nominated after averaging 20.3 points and 9.3 rebounds thus far, but it just wasn't enough. Our next topic of the day is a bit of a weird one from yesterday with new Celtics center Enes Kanter. Kanter apparently posted to his Instagram story a video detailing the Celtics' new city alternate jerseys, which weren't supposed to be released yet. Kanter did pull down the post and the team declined to comment, but according to ESPN's Tim Bontemps, multiple sources have confirmed that those are the real jerseys. You can obviously see the jerseys on our own Instagram and Twitter pages at Celtics CLNS and weigh in on your feelings. Personally, I don't really mind them at all. I don't really care. But I'm starting to further understand why Kanter is on his 5th NBA team since entering the league in 2011. This just isn't the type of stuff that's going to exactly endear oneself to front offices. Kanter, who does nearly have 500,000 followers on Instagram, he played the Celtics season opener, but has since missed 2 games with a leg injury. He's still listed as a game-time decision for Wednesday's contest against Milwaukee. Daniel Tice and Romeo Langford also appear to remain sidelined. Finally, we're going to get to the Maine Red Claws, who opened training camp today after the NBA G League draft over the weekend. But first, I want to tell you guys about our deal with BetOnline.ag. As you probably heard by now, the NBA season underway. BetOnline.ag CLNS Media going to give you 50% added on to your sports betting bankroll. It's a bonus. All you got to do is go to betonline.ag and use the promo code CLNS50. Best part is the bonus will be added right onto your bankroll within seconds. Again, please support the Boston Celtics newsfeed. Go to betonline.ag, use the code CLNS50. Please see betonline.ag's general rules for additional terms and conditions. All right, the Red Claws did not have a first-round draft pick this year, instead taking 2 second-rounders and a 3rd and a 4th in the G League draft. They took Wesley Person Jr., 32nd overall, TJ Lang, 50th. Those were the second-rounders, followed by Jay Wright and Curtis Washington in the later rounds. Person Jr. was a 2018 graduate of Troy University, where he averaged nearly 16 points per game and broke the school scoring record and the Sun Belt Conference 3-point record. He played last season in Italy. Lang did just graduate from the University of South Florida. He's a 6'7 guard who played 3 seasons at Auburn before transferring. Jay Wright, now not the Villanova Jay Wright, he was the 2017 Sun Belt Defensive Player of the Year at the University of Louisiana Lafayette. Wright played 30 games for the Lakeland Magic in the G League last year. Curtis Washington is a 6'10" big man out of Georgia State. He's been a pro since 2015, actually had a cup of coffee with the Red Claws a handful of years ago, but he's mostly been playing overseas in Argentina, London, New Zealand, and Thailand. He actually played in Bahrain last year. So those 4 are going to be joining the Celtics' 2-way players Tacko Fall and Tremont Waters at Red Claws training camp this week. The entire training camp roster also includes Justin Bibbs, Wayne Blackshear, John Bohannon, Bryce Brown, Kaiser Gates, Sheldon Jeter, Yante Maten, Jayshawn Page, Dorian Pickens, and Trey Davis out of University of Massachusetts. Maine is going to open its G League slate on November 9th with a game at Delaware. Celtics 2-1 on the season. Big one looming, though. TD Garden's going to play host to Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Keep it tuned to clnsmedia.com and the YouTube page, youtube.com/clnsmedia. Complete pre- and post-game coverage from our team at TD Garden. Be sure to subscribe to the Boston Celtics newsfeed as well. Follow along on Twitter at CelticsCLNS. Let us know how you feel about those new jerseys. Kind of funky looking. Till next time for the CLNS Media Network, this has been Mike Walsh.